Hi, I'm going to do a review of this book that I just finished reading, Steve Howe, All My Yesterdays.
Which brings us at last to the moment of truth.
So thanks for tuning in. I'm Dean Wolfe. This is Prog Dog. We do lots of reactions to prog music as well as guitar lessons and interviews, prog chats with different bands. Just a whole bunch of stuff, so make sure you subscribe. So I finished reading this book, which I got three-quarters of the way through, and then I actually set it aside and didn't pick it up for a good year, maybe even more. And I just finished it, so I thought, good, let's do a review of it. Other people who will want to know if it's worth buying. I think it's worth buying. It's worth having in conjunction with other books about Yes and other books about art rock.
Yeah, isn't it kind of colourful?
The trouble is Steve Howe has done so much stuff that really, about 300 pages, doesn't do it justice. He could easily have done a 600-pager. I would actually hope that he would actually do an All My Yesterdays Volume 2, because I think that there are lots of things that he touched on that he really could have spent a whole chapter on, but he ended up just sort of moving on.
I don't want to think about how I'm doing it because it makes it harder.
As far as a piece of literary work, just keep in mind this is Steve Howe on his MacBook Pro. He's typing. That's it. He may have had some editors at Omnibus Press who went over it, made sure things were factual and spelling and all that. I didn't notice any errors, for example. But there's definitely no ghostwriter. I'm not even sure how much of an editor he had on this. I kind of wish that he would have put this out there, maybe test marketed it to a small sampling and said, okay, read my book, tell me what you think of it, what do you want to hear more of?
Shake up the guitar stuff.
And also what was too much of. I like there was a few dates and things in there that were not really necessary about tours and different cities he played in, whereas other things that were more important, like, you know, what he really felt, how he was feeling in his gut and his heart about a certain situation that was happening with Yes, for example, you know, when different members left and all that. He didn't really explain how he felt, you know, like did he go home and cry, or did he go to the bar and just, you know, did he contemplate jumping off a bridge? You know, he didn't really explain anything about it. He didn't say if he was sad or happy or annoyed. He does go into a little bit into some more details about some of the relationships with Chris Squire, for example, and Alan White, who it sounds like were more of the party guys in the band. That sort of pressured the rest of the band because you kind of have to, kids gotta play, right? And that sort of slows things down. There's lots of pictures in this too, including him as a little kid. There he is with his family. I'm just thinking, man, walking into a time machine and appearing here and seeing Steve as a kid, that'd be really cool, knowing what the future beheld for him. Yeah, he's a pretty cute kid. Plenty of nice pictures in here, plenty of neat facts, enough facts that you can kind of keep this as a reference whenever you want. You kind of go back and check, although it doesn't really have a proper thing at the end. What do you call it? Topographic oceans, page that, page this, page that. So you can quickly reference. I think that would have been very helpful if he had done that.
Having fun, you know, this is my idea. Keep having fun.
He did just write this himself on his MacBook Pro. And even though it's published by Omnibus Press, and they probably did, a quick one-over edit, it sounds like he just had total freedom just to publish whatever he wanted. And I kind of wish that he'd gone into more detail on lots of stuff. Just want to know what's making his heart beat, you know. He's a super energetic, super prolific creator. He's a lot of fun, and there's just a few questions, you know, I would have to say, you know, I would like to see more details about that. But other than that, you know, it's still an enjoyable book. I'm grateful to have it. It's better than nothing, that's for sure. Maybe someday he'll actually sit down with a professional writer and make it a book that not only Yes fans can appreciate, but anyone can appreciate, because the man's led a fascinating creative life. He's a true artist, a true musician. It would be nice to make the book a little bit more of a literary feast, you know. It's kind of a journal, diary, memoir type of thing.
I mean, basically, I play and don't think about it, really, you know.
There's just lots of angles that he didn't really even explore, and I wish he would, like a little bit more about his family, like his relationship with his wife. I mean, how does that work, being away from your family all the time? He mentions when they come and visit and stay in a hotel when he's in a certain area, and they can kind of conglomerate there with some family and celebrate birthday parties and stuff. Are there times where his marriage was strained because he was, you know, was this marriage almost going to fail? Let's hear about it. We want to know about that too, Steve. We want to know everything, not just what dates and years you're playing with Asia and stuff like that.
Wow, I wasn't playing electric guitar, I was playing acoustic. You know?
But anyways, you know, there's still, it's a good start. Let's just say that. Steve Howe made a A great effort here, of course, Mr. Hercule, that he is. All my yesterdays. So if there's anything I didn't cover and questions you have about my thoughts on the book as well, just leave a comment below. I'm always checking all my comments on my channel. And why don't you check out this video of me doing a cover of Steve Howe's solo pieces. I've done a few of them, so check them out. Okay, bye-bye.